Pledge of allegiance. Ms. Silver, could you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead to a roll call.
Mr. Stephen Esquaga,
Here.
Charlene Bybee,
Here.
Andy Chapman, Ms. Shannon Keel,
Here.
Andy is on. I just saw him come on.
Yep.
Alexis Hill,
Here.
Murdoch,
Here.
Rashidi, Ms. Faraza,
Here.
Ms. Ann Silver, Jeff Corn.
Okay, thank you so much. Comments, item B, comments from the floor by the public. Do we have any public comments?
No public comment at this time.
We do not, and we don't have any public there, so. Moving on to item C. C1, approval of the agenda of the May 22nd, 2023 special meeting of the Board of Directors. Special action, or possible action. Have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the minutes of the May 22nd special meeting.
Agenda.
Agenda, I'm sorry.
Okay, a motion to approve the agenda by member Silver. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have motion to second by member Esquaga. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any nays? Hearing none, motion carries unanimously. Item C2, President CEO separation agreement. The Board of Directors is being asked to review, discuss, and possibly approve a separation agreement with Charles Harris, RSCVA President CEO. If approved, the Board of Directors is asked to authorize Chairwoman Charlene Thomas Bybee to execute the agreement on behalf of the RSCVA. I'm going to ask our attorney, Mr. Kennedy. I don't know if you
Yeah, sure, I can.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I could just sort of go through and give everybody a summary of the main due points, and everybody should have a copy of the separation agreement that went out, I think, Friday afternoon. So basically, Mr. Harris' current contract expires in October of this year. In the contract, if Mr. Harris desires to depart prior to the expiration of the term of the contract, there's a 90-day notice requirement. Mr. Harris approached the chair about possibly leaving early. We had the discussion, and sort of what was agreed upon by Mr. Harris and the chair is that Mr. Harris would continue working through the end of the fiscal year, so June 30th of 23. At that point, the employment contract would expire and terminate. The board agrees that in the July meeting or the August meeting, as soon as the budget numbers are final, they evaluate the bonus for fiscal year 2023 and award that a bonus accordingly. I think it's important for everybody to understand that this is a buyout or a severance agreement. Basically, the RSCVA is agreeing to pay Mr. Harris for work earned, for work performed through the end of June. There are no additional payments. It's salary through the end of June, 2022, 2023 bonus achieved. So I think.
Yeah, could everybody turn off their mic, please?
Yeah, Madam Chair, you can't hear because somebody's got their.
Yeah, can I get anybody put it on mute? Because we're getting a lot of background noise. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and finish it.
So did everybody hear that? Or are we okay, or do you want me to repeat that?
Maybe the part about no severance or buyout.
Sure. So sort of the end of the deal points, the summary I gave. I just wanted to make clear and make sure that everybody understands that this is not severance or a buyout. We're agreeing that the RSCVA is agreeing that Mr. Harris can leave early. We're waiving the 90-day notice, and we're paying him for work performed through the end of June 30th, 2023. So salary through the end of June, and then the contractual bonus earned for fiscal year 2022-2023. So with that, if there are any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
And I would ask Mr. Kennedy on the bonus is contingent on meeting the metrics that we have set, previously set for the year. So the bonus is contingent on if all those metrics are met, that would be the decision on if the bonus was paid. Or percentage of it is all dependent on those, which we'll know in July probably.
Correct. So once the budget for 2022-2023 is closed and those numbers are finalized, then the board will evaluate those goals. And to the extent the objective goals were hit, then the budget or then the bonus has been earned. And the goals are all attached as an exhibit to the separation agreement that went out Friday.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions? If not, I'm looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion to support, agenda item C1. Is it C1?
C2.
C2, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm a little off here, of the, president and EO separation agreement. And just want to add, I think this is a positive for everybody. I think allowing the 90-day notice, waiving that, but also want to, appreciate Mr. Harris's willingness to stay on through the fiscal calendar, and we'll go on to the next step after that. But I really appreciate Mr. Harris's effort to do that as well. So,
I second that motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Squaga, second by Ms. Silver. Any other discussion? If not, looking for a vote.
Clarify real quick. So
Okay.
the motion is to approve the separation agreement, but also to authorize the chair to execute on behalf of the RSCVA.
correct. Sorry.
Okay, are you good with the
Understood.
full motion? Okay. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Item D, comments from the floor by the public.
No public comment.
I still have no public here, so no comments.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I know that we don't have board member comments, but may I make a comment or question during this time?
absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much. I was just hoping that we could have another such special meeting to discuss interim CEO. I see it's not on the agenda for Thursday, so I'm hoping we can, provide some certainty for staff.
Yeah, I'll take that into consideration and I'll be talking to legal also to see where we go with that. So yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. We are adjourned. Thank you guys for your time this morning. We'll see you Thursday.